So today we're here for the Emergency Operations Center Handover event, which is an opportunity to celebrate the strong relationship between the United States government, NEMO, and the people of Belize in preparing for disaster response.
Speaking of handing over, what exactly was handed over to us?
So today we had an opportunity to create a program for training for officers to handle the Emergency Operations Center as well as the Disaster Relief Warehouse that was put together by the U.S. government and funded here and in cooperation with NEMO.
This facility, what would you say is an estimated cost, and how would it be effective for Toledo?
So for the training alone, the value is $466,000 Belizean dollars. And when we think about the impact, it's enormous because we think about Hurricane Earl in 2016, that was over $200 million in damages to the Belizean economy alone. So the impact for this is but more importantly, is the human lives that can be saved. And the reason why we have this is to make sure there are no more human tragedies in the event of a hurricane or other natural disaster.
You made mention of training for 28 participants, is that correct?
That's correct.
What was some of these trainings about?
So the training was actually how to operate and be able to use effectively the full resources of the center as well as the disaster relief warehouse.
So what are your overall impressions about the trainees or the participants?
I'm quite impressed by the community here. But the most important thing is everyone here is someone who cares about Belize and the Belizean people, and they're people who want to make sure people are staying safe. And that's one thing that unites us today. Whether we're the U.S. government, the Belizean government, or the people who are locally, we all want to make sure that no one dies in natural disaster, that people are safe, and that we have a place that is effective and able to be used in disaster. I think that's why we had the training. I think that's why we're here today, and that's what we're really celebrating.
Today was a culmination of a 5-day training session here at the NEMO facilities at Emery Grove, our new facilities, which includes a disaster relief warehouse and an emergency operating center. The training was for members of our district committee, both from Stan Creek and the Toledo district, who manages the operation center during an incident, and also the people who worked in the disaster relief warehouse and managed that facility. So the training was for people who are involved in the relief aspect of disaster management and also the operations from out of the EOC, which is the Emergency Operations Center. At the end of today's session was a handing over ceremony for the equipment and furnitures and computers and all of that stuff that goes along with the management inside the EOC and also the disaster relief warehouse. That was a handing over ceremony for those items.
How was all this made possible?
This was made possible through a collaboration with NEMO and the U.S. Southern Command through the U.S. Embassy. We want to extend our gratitude for all those who made it possible, our NEMO HQ staff and leadership, and the people from the U.S. Embassy and U.S. Southern Command.